Galaxy TV Jikonkone. My name is Flora Shaw. I'm here with Victor and Eyewitness and the Myth. The Myth. To describe your moment when you realized you made it in the industry.
When I made it in the industry, the first album.
Okay.
All I Want, Mind, Body and Soul. When we released the song All I Want to Know with Juliana. We got nominated for the Cora Awards in South Africa. And I believe we were the first Ugandan group artist to be nominated 2 times in the same category. We were nominated in Revelation of the Year and New Artists. But for me, going there to South Africa, seeing legends that my mother and father used to play, you see, you're walking and he's here in Uganda now, but Kofi Olomide is there, you know, a few American artists. It was amazing. Okay. You know, for me, that was one of the moments. We've had many more. Since then, I've had personal ones, but for me, that was the one when I was like, maybe.
You've made it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. For the time you've been in the game.
Yes.
Doing hip hop, because never Navi, clear cuts and stuff.
Yes.
You've stood the test of time. Do you consider yourself a legend?
I don't consider myself a legend.
Sure.
That's for people to decide. For me, also, I believe I'm still working at. There's certain things I still want to do. I'm not going to be like, I've made it. You know, it's okay. Now we can go. You know, there's certain things I want to do. There's certain things I want to achieve. There's certain collaborations I still want. I feel like I still have some four songs that I want to do. Then we can get into the discussion. And you know, when we do those songs, I believe we can then get into the discussion. But for now, I'm not trying to name myself the legend. I'm not trying to be like, yo, I'm the king. Although in hip hop, everyone is saying that they're the kings and all that. I'm not trying to do that. I just think I'm one of the best rappers. I'm the best rapper in Uganda.
Okay.
And yeah, that's it.
Victor.
What's your take about people that say hip hop music itakola Uganda, or oyagala okufobwa bukola hip hop music?
How can we say that when we have seen the success of Clear Cut, of Navi as a solo artist? How can we say that when we have seen the success of Keko, of Munji,
GNL.
of GNL? How can we say that when we've seen the success of Big Trill, of Fefe? There's so many artists. There's so many artists who are achieving. Currently, right now, the person in the Ugandan artist who's on the longest international tour is a hip hop artist, a female, MC Yala. You know, and she has been on it for, I believe, 1.5 years now, globally. So how can we say?
People say hip hop music siwa amani nnyo, because when you list abayimbi abasinga abatano mu Uganda, muyinza obutabamu wa hip hop.
But isn't that preference?
No.
Because your 5 are different from her 5, are different from his 5, are different from my 5.
Because fenga basatu twogera our top 5, you might find that tulinamu wa hip hop music kubanga tulinamu.
That's great. But then I can also bring other people here who can only have hip hop artists. So what would you say to that?
Okay.
That's personal.
But
We listen to music for different things. Sicho. We listen to for me, some of my favorite musicians, you know, I'm looking at Afrigo, I'm looking at Maddox Sematimba. I'm looking at people you probably haven't listened to in Fred Chigozie and them, you know, Fred and Sarah Chigozie. These are people I listen to, right? They're not hip hop. You know, some are not with us currently, but they're musicians from Uganda.
Okay.
You know, I think everyone has different, and when you sit down with Navio and ask him his favorite, he's going to be different from mine, although we're always together.
Okay. So let's talk about your album.
Yes,
What's the name of the album?
The album has 15 songs. The album is titled The Ugandan is Volume 2, Bali Okwabwe, which is my name. We released it just on July 25th, digitally, with the support of Kelele. Produced mainly by this young gospel hip-hop producer, musician, artist. It's called Dag Mizo. He's very, very talented. He has worked with Navio, Saint Maximin, if you know him, and he mainly does his work in church. You know, the album features Navio, Flex, The Paper, Big Trill, Price Teba, Amal King, you know, Mike Mungu, who's a younger artist, Lucas Black, younger artist, Angel Mutoni from Rwanda, Blizak, who is I don't know how to call Blizak. He's Burundian who was raised in Uganda and now lives in Canada. You know, so it's a nice mix of good music and good sounds that I wanted people to hear from me.
So what are the targets? When someone asks you about the target,
target market?
we have Bebe Cool has an album, Break the Chains. Lydia Jasmine also released it.
Yes.
Now we have an issue that Bebe Cool probably is targeting the international market.
Okay, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
I thought when you said that, I thought you were saying specifically what type of sound or genre. My target is, I've been fortunate enough to work with global brands. So for instance, the album was released and Spotify had me on covers and playlisted me. So that already makes the target of the music go global. But for me, I always work from Uganda first, then try and go outside and try and get more support from outside.
Alright.
So it's Ugandan out.
Okay. Victor.
I wanted to ask,
Yes,
when we
sorry.
talk about albums, the first
Yes,
thing that comes into our minds are the streaming platforms, because abantu abasinga ata album nga atagetinze streaming platforms. Why do you think Ugandans bakyazibuwaliddwa nnyo okukozesa streaming platforms?
I think people want to see their money now. You want to see your money now, especially from the artist side. And streaming platforms, it takes a while. With the fans, a lot of them want the music in their phone or on their, CD or flash disc and all that. But with the music and just generally the world now becoming one big village because of social media and all, artists are now looking at bigger things. They want to go out and perform, and so I think we need to find a balance. That's one thing that's needed. We need to find a balance where I can release my music here in Uganda, and the people who want to listen to it can listen to it however they want to listen to it, in every manner. If you want on a flash, I should be able to package it with flash. If those want CD, and this is something we're having a problem with now, my team, where we released the album and the next day people were like, where are the CDs?
Myth, have you taken some time to listen to Bebe Cool's new album?
Yes, I have.
What's your honest opinion about
My
the album?
honest opinion is I liked a couple of songs. I liked a couple of songs on the project. Bebe Cool for me has always been, many people don't even know, like on our first album as Clear Cut, Bebe Cool helped us out quite a lot. The first trip we took out of Uganda as a group, Bebe Cool recommended us, and that's where we went in Kenya, and that's where we blew up from. So he has been someone who has helped us out quite a lot. So for me, I like some of the songs. There's some songs that I like on there. I think I'm surprised he took the risks he did with but then also, if I'm being honest, I still wanted to hear the ragamuffin The bad man. I still wanted to hear him. I think he calmed down a little.
Do you think the brains are going to be broken by this album?
The chains.
The change. Yeah.
I don't know what. Let me say, it's only him who can answer that, right? Because he has like how I have an idea for how I want my album to, what I want my album to do. He's the only one who can say if the chains have been broken, especially for his album. I don't think that was about all of us in the music industry, all the artists in the music industry. I think it was like a personal thing that he wanted to do. But he's the only one who can tell us that.
Okay. Abantu njagala basibule the Myth obanjulire new album.
The album is the Ugandan Volume 2 Body Okwabwe, and it's on all streaming platforms. If many of you want it to be on physical copies, you can let me know. I'm available on social media, the Myth Music, TheMithMusic, all over social media. And yeah, thank you, Galaxy TV. I truly appreciate this. Thank you.
Bless.
My first time here.
Eyewitness, manu fan mwe yakagambo nga tugenda.
Mugobye.
Ate wamugobedde ki? Bye.